What's good, YT? It's your boy, and we're back with another video. So I've been getting asked a lot, like, hey bro, why you changing up? Why you are getting away from the car scene? Why haven't you uploaded anything about your cars? Shit like that. Let me tell y'all, it's not that I don't want to make any car videos. It's not that I don't want to represent the scene anymore. It's just that I haven't had any time and I haven't had enough money. So if y'all know about the car scene, you gotta drop money to play the game. So with that being said, I haven't had a chance. It's also been really hot here in San Diego. There's been wildfires up in the valley. So obviously I can't be doing as much stuff as I used to do because just the flow of money. I have to pay rent. I have other priority bills that I have to pay. And the reactions have been working. So you know what I'm saying? I can do whatever I want because this is a multi-genre YouTube channel. I talk about sports. I do reactions to music that I like, and I also work on cars, guys. I just haven't had a chance. But today we're gonna be working on the Genesis, guys. We're gonna be doing a dual oil catch can install, and we're gonna be doing the coolant bypass on the throttle body. So let's get started. Let's get right into it. Enough talk. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, guys. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick breakdown and everything that you're gonna need to install this shit. So we're gonna start off with the coolant bypass, guys. It's going to be a 5/16 hose. You're just going to need a foot of it. You can get this at your local parts stores, from any parts store. Just a foot of this stuff. This is like a $4 mod, guys. Not even like a $3 mod. So you could just go get this and then use the existing clamps that are on the coolant hoses right now. And that's it. You got yourself a bypass. If you want to be fancy like me, I actually got these vinyl caps. And I'm going to use the 5/16 caps to plug up the throttle body lines. And I mean the throttle body, the inlets. You'll know what I mean when we get there, guys. You don't have to do this. A lot of people get another piece of hose and kind of like loop it back together. But I want my shit to look clean, so we're going to do it like this, guys. So that's pretty much it for the coolant bypass. Let's talk about the catch can, dual catch can, guys. We're going to be taking off the throttle body too, just because I need to put new gaskets on my spacer. When I first did it, I just used the paper gasket that was already there, and I made another paper gasket, but I went ahead and got one of these and a brand new gasket. And I'm going to use this on the intake side where it sandwiches with the spacer, because that's pretty much where you need it. So it absorbs the most heat, and this is going to go on the throttle body side that goes to the intake. The intake, cold air intake. You guys would find out once we get there, guys. So I'm gonna just use two of these, and then for the catch cans, you're gonna need two, guys. So one for the PCV side and one for the intake side. For the PCV side, you're gonna need a 3/8 inlet and a 1/2 inch outlet, guys. These are generic catch cans that I got on Amazon. They're $20 a piece, everything. They're Mishimoto replicas. So obviously I'm gonna be dropping $200 for a catch can or $150 for a catch can when I could just get one that's pretty nicely built, guys. You got your what's it called, the bronze mesh that pretty much filters so it doesn't go back into the motor. So it's baffled, guys. So it's pretty well built. You're gonna need two of these. So for the PCV side, you're gonna need a 3/8 inlet, which I had to buy this fitting from the parts store. And it's chrome. They didn't have anything that was in black, so it kind of throws it off, but fuck it, man. We're going to work with what we got. I got this flat bar to build the brackets, guys, from Home Depot. I bent it up with the vise. This is the final product, guys. So these are the brackets that I made off camera. So pretty much drilled some holes, made some brackets, bent it up with the vise, painted it with engine enamel paint, guys. And you're going to see where I mount these, because I already got a spot for both of these. So this is pretty much how the setup would work. You got your hardware right here that holds the bracket in place. The catch can's gonna sit right here, and then a screw to hold it down. And then pretty much the small hardware that holds it to the bracket is gonna be stainless steel. Make sure you get stainless steel hardware, guys, so you don't want it to corrode on you guys. 1/2 inch heater hose. I got 6 feet of this stuff. 3/8 heater hose you're gonna need. I got 2 feet of this stuff. Some hose clamps. You're gonna need some hose clamps. And that's pretty much it. A point, guys. If you guys don't have a point, this is good to have just so when you drill out holes, pretty much do the indent first. This thing really helped me out, guys. This shit came in clutch. I recommend getting one of these if you guys plan on doing this job. And who knows, maybe I mass produce this fucking kit and start selling it to the masses, because you guys are gonna see how good it works on this 3.8, guys. So let's get started on the vehicle. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're gonna start off by mounting the oil catch can on the intake side. And then we're gonna be using this existing nut already that's there. We're gonna remove that and go ahead and mount our bracket, which is right here. I already tightened down these bolts. I'm just gonna go ahead and mount it and then plumb it afterwards, because we're gonna be taking apart the intake right now. Perfect. And don't forget, guys, to use thread sealant on all the threads here. I didn't use Teflon. I love using this thread sealant stuff, so go ahead and get some of this shit, bro. Shit's good shit. It's already hot out here, guys. I'm fucking dying. This fucking heat is fucking killing me. Beautiful. Sits beautiful. Looks good. So if you can see there, perfectly mounted. That little bracket that I made work perfectly. Sturdy. Doesn't really move. Looks good. Looks real good. Came out nice. So we're gonna plumb it afterwards, guys. So now we're gonna move on to this side to take apart the cold air intake, pull it out. And this is where I'm gonna mount the other one, guys, if you guys want to see. I already drilled a little hole right there. I just need to drill a bigger hole. A lot of people use this mount over here, but like you can see, it holds the bracket for my intake. So I'm gonna go ahead and mount it right here. It looks like that. You'll see how it'll turn out. It's gonna look nice, guys, trust me. So we're gonna go ahead and drill this hole out bigger and go ahead and mount that side and then take apart the intake. Let's get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill this hole out. Make sure to punch it before you guys drill it. And I already did a pilot hole, which is just a smaller hole. We're gonna go ahead and drill it out with the right size. And it's gonna come out clean, watch.
Pilot hole in, hold it straight.
Perfect.
Shoot, I can't get this file in here. Shoot, how is it just... That should be good enough. Go ahead and get our bracket, guys. It's hard to get it.
Perfect. That's how it's gonna look, guys, but I dropped one of these little bolts, so fuck. It's always something, right? Let me find it and let me get back on camera, guys. Boom, perfect. So look, I could rotate it whichever angle I want. A lot of clearance on the bottom. It's not touching on anything. Bracket came out nice. You see how it kind of moves though? I need to tighten this down some more. Alright guys, so I apologize. I actually took off the boot without showing y'all. All you have to do is pretty much disconnect this connector and then loosen up all the clamps and then move it off to the side, guys. Sorry I didn't do that on camera. My bad. I thought I was on camera. But these two hoses down here, These are the ones that we're gonna go ahead and remove. But we're gonna go ahead and remove the hoses first. We're gonna put some rags down here so it doesn't make a mess, and then go ahead and remove the throttle body, and then put my new gaskets in, guys. See all that coolant squirting out everywhere. And it's good if you guys do this when you haven't driven your car, when it's actually cooled down. Obviously you don't want boiling coolant all over your hands. So I'm doing this slowly, guys. Just drips all the coolant on the hose. Look at all that coolant. Fucking mess, that's what that is. Let's grab the other hose down there. Hopefully you guys can see all this. Sorry, I got the camera on the tripod. I don't have anyone recording. Sorry if my big head is in the way, guys. I'm sorry. It's just fucking hot in here. There you go. 2 hoses out. Mink. There you go. Now we're gonna loosen up these. We're gonna disconnect this right here. Disconnect this. Perfect. Disconnect that. Should have pinched that out, but fuck that. We're just gonna take this off. That bracket should just come out. Go ahead and clean this out. Do the bypass, guys, real quick. So let's get it. Alright guys, hopefully you can see this, but I'm gonna go ahead and remove these 2 hoses. We're gonna use a 5/16 hose that I told you guys about to loop it back in here. So let's go ahead and remove that shit real quick. Perfect. Careful with the coolant, guys. Boom, there's 1 hose. Go ahead and save a pair of the hose clamps because you're gonna need them. Alright guys, so I had to come in for a bit because my phone overheated outside, so I had to stop recording. Kind of cut off one of my what I was doing outside. I was doing the coolant bypass and it kind of cut it off, so I'm going to show you guys that again. But before we go back outside, I'm waiting for my phone to cool off. I brought this inside, I cleaned it up, I cleaned out the throttle body, it should be good to go. But with that being said, my phone overheated outside, so it's hot here in San Diego, so you don't need coolant running to your throttle body at all times. This should bring down the intake temps by doing the bypass. With a lot of people just loop a hose back around this way, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna be dropping these white caps onto these ends, just because I don't want to run a hose. I feel like it looks janky. So with the caps, it should look nice and professional. We're gonna go ahead and pop these on real quick. But with that being said, it should drop your intake temps by a lot because it's already 100 degrees outside. Imagine boiling coolant just running to this thing all the time. It should definitely drop the temps. But yeah, I took this off. I came inside and let my phone cool down. We're gonna go back outside and finish the bypass and finish running the hoses for the catch cans and put everything back where it goes. And hopefully I should be good to go. Let's get it. Once you got those on, it looks something like this, which looks really professional, nicely fitted in there. You don't have no extra hose looping back around. It just looks neater, guys. So I do recommend getting these. All right, guys. So for the bypass, this is pretty much what you're gonna do. You're gonna just loop this back around this way and use the existing clamps that were on the other hoses. Just gonna use a pair and you're just gonna loop it just like this. It's a foot of 5/16 hose and just loop it like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and remove this hose that goes to the PCV, and then this hose that's down right here. So you see how it goes this way and then loops this way back into there. It's gonna be 3/8. This is gonna be 1/2 inch. So 3/8 is gonna go in our inlet, and the 1/2 inch is gonna go out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this hose. We're gonna put you back on the tripod. Hopefully do this fast enough for my phone not to overheat, okay guys? Boom. Go ahead and remove that. Let's plumb the lines real quick. Boom. So it's gonna look something like that, guys. I'm gonna put the hose clamps on. Right now I just want to show you guys. It's gonna go like that, from down here, and then from here to here. Alright, so pretty much this hose leads back down to down here. We'll put hose clamps on there, so it leads to the catch can. Loop it around, down there. You guys see that? And then 1/2 inch is gonna lead back to right here. So I'm gonna do that off camera, guys, because it's getting hot and I can't keep my phone off for a long time. So this is what it looks like when it's all plumbed. So you got the bracket, the catch can, this line that leads all the way back here. You can't really tell. You see the line right there. Leads all the way up here and goes back around. And this 1/2 inch line from the PCV goes here. But let me see if you can get a better angle of it. It's down there. You can see the silver close clamp. It leads up here, backs around this way, all the way to there. So yeah, that's plumbed. Your bypass like that. Now we're just gonna install the throttle body spacer, get new gaskets, the intake, and then plumb the other side, and we're done, guys. We're almost there. Let's go. Alright guys, so what we're gonna do is put the throttle body on. So we got the paper gasket and the, I forgot what this is called, the therma gasket or whatever the fuck it is on the intake side. We're gonna go put it on right now, guys. So that's what it should look like. Let's go ahead and install it. Boom. Just like that, guys. Don't forget to connect your connector out here, which is kind of going to be hard because I don't know, the hose is going to be right there, but boom. Just like that. Boom. I don't like is that this hose is kind of still touching the throttle body, so that defeats the purpose of this. If it's in contact with it, it's still going to get hot. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it. We'll figure it out later. Let's go on putting the intake back on. Let me turn that shit off. Nice slice of fucking meat right there. Fucking idiot. Fuck. Fucking leaking all over the fucking place. Go wash up real quick, finish pumping that, and we're fucking done. Let's get it. Alright guys, let's just fucking finish this already because I'm tired. It's fucking hot. Right there. Almost done. One. Hopefully I could wrap this shit around here. Get two hoses here, fuck it.
Fucking whatever.
Fucking forgot the hose line. Let's get it back off. It's been one of them days, yeah. That's it, guys. Whew. We are done. Let me go ahead and disconnect this. Like this. The audio might sound a little bit different, guys, but look, one catch can right there mounted. Made the bracket, inlet, and then outlet goes to the intake. Boom. Over here, inlet 3/8 from down here. You can see the hose down there. It wraps up, wraps back around this way. and then outlet here, boom. That's pretty much it, guys. That's a complete job done. All right, guys, that's it for that video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit me with that like, hit me with the subscribe, guys. I do a lot of different shit on my channel, guys. It's a multi-genre. I work on cars, I do reactions, I react to sports, I predict to things that I like, I break down things that I like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, guys, and hit me up with comments down below on your thoughts. Next up for the Genesis, we're going to be doing the riser for the intake manifold riser from 3.8 performance, so stay tuned for that. We have a couple different content videos coming up soon, and I'm going to keep reacting, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed it, guys. Peace.